Project Life video. I have this one here. It is probably around the second week or so of February. Like I've said before, I'm really not doing these necessarily week to week. I'm just kind of putting all the pictures that I have on a 2-page spread for a particular period. I do it in chronological order for the most part, but I don't necessarily go, this is week 1, 2, 3, that type of thing. So this is a second week-ish of February, and I have to say that this is probably not one of my favorite layouts. I think I was just struggling with the colors or something like that. I don't know, I think the cards were just a little bit too mixed as far as style and things. I don't know. I just really struggled with this one. It didn't really take me a long time to do it, but I just wasn't super happy with the result. But you know, that happens sometimes, no big deal. I'd rather just get these pages and pictures documented than to wait on them too long. So sometimes you're not going to be happy with everything that you do, but as long as you're doing it, you're getting creative, you're having a good time, and that's really what it's all about. So on this page, I am going to add these felt snowflakes. They are from Stampin' Up. They did not really want to adhere with the tape adhesive, so I'm taking my liquid glue and adding that. Sometimes the liquid glue also with this felt does absorb into the felt, but it seemed to adhere pretty well on this particular page or this embellishment. And the glue I'm using was just some Scotch Quick Dry in my fine liner bottle. So I'm just kind of holding that down, making sure it's going to stick. Like I said, I was a little worried about it sticking. It does like to absorb into the felt, but it ended up working out okay. Once I get all the glue down, and this fine liner bottle is absolutely perfect for this because you can get all those tiny intricate details, I will end up letting it sit for just a couple seconds to dry a little bit better, and then I'm going to trim off that excess that's hanging over the edges. So you'll see that here in just a little bit. But I've had these Stampin' Up snowflakes in my stash for quite some time. It's really nice to be able to get some of that stuff used up. I think the other problem I'm having lately with my scrapbooking or my project life is that I've been using a lot of my stash, just things that I've just had in my stash for forever, like these snowflakes, for instance. I think basically I need to get maybe some new things, or I've contemplated joining a Click Club. I think I've mentioned that in another video. Just not quite sure. It's just not being inspired by some of the stash that I have. After you look at it like so many times, it just kind of like, I've looked at this like 30 times. I don't really want to use it. I didn't want to use it yesterday. I didn't want to use it the day before that. So I don't really want to use it. And so maybe what I need to do is kind of go through my stash too and just purge some things that, you know, I tend to keep things. I'm like, well, maybe I will use it sometime. But maybe what I just need to do is purge and get rid of some things that I just know I'm never going to use, or that I'm just tired of looking at, or it just isn't, you know, sparking joy or whatever. For now, I am just using my stash though. This is a sticker sheet that I've had again in my stash for quite some time, and I wanted to use the words "The Big Chill" because this was around the time that my daughter was off school for what seemed like forever. Seemed like every time that I thought they're going to go back, they had another snow day. And the crazy thing was, we didn't even get that much snow. The roads were just terrible where I was. The snow just was not getting cleaned off like they normally clean the roads, and because of where I live, some of the roads are a little bit more rural. So with the school district being where it is, they also cancel school a lot because some of the roads, like the more rural back roads, are much more treacherous than the other areas. So that's another thing. So it kind of stinks, but I think she ended up going to like the 8th of June this year for school, which is really late. Normally we're out right around the 26th or something of May. So kind of a bummer, but you know, things happen. I know she likes snow days. She doesn't mind them. I just don't like going late in the year, but it's all good. So I use this sticker on here, and I just do not like how this looks. I try to rub it down because it's a little big, so I had to overlap some of the pieces. And I don't know, I just really, really hate this. And because I pushed down so much trying to get it to lay nice, I'm going to try to pull it up, and it's not going to work, obviously, because I just literally rubbed it down with that piece of plastic, like the scissors cover. So I started ripping my paper, so I just decided, yep, this isn't going to work. It's just going to be what it is, and I'm just going to have to deal with it. I really, really, really don't like that, but you know, whatever. It's done. The page is done. So I'm going to move on to another 3x4 card. I'm going to do some journaling here. I think just about school and the fact that she was out of school so many days and that type of thing. So that one's done. I'm going to move on here and just do some dash lines around this card. I'm going to do some dash lines on the Today is a Gift card. Again, just to kind of, bring your eye into the card. I think sometimes it looks like they're not finished. So I either like to ink or put a dash line or use some sewing. And I think that really helps kind of bring your eye into the card and it looks like it's a little more finished. So I have these Teresa Collins labels and stickers that I'm going to put around the page and just do some very simple journaling. Again, that fact-based journaling that I've been doing a lot lately. So just stating some fact about whatever the picture is about. This one I'm just going to add a small little sticker at the top. And I'm going to put Sneaky Kitty because that photo to the far left is my daughter sitting on the couch with some food on the tray, and the cat is like literally sneaking behind her, waiting for her not to pay attention so he can get some food. These are some really pretty flowers that I got. I can't remember if my husband got them for me or I picked them up from maybe Walmart, something like that. But they're really pretty. I love fresh cut flowers. They make me happy. So I get them periodically if I find a good deal or just I see them in a store and I really like them. I will pick them up. I just took one of the circle labels and added that they are kind of off to the edge just a little bit because I wanted to come off so I can trim it off. I think sometimes that looks nice. I'm going to add some journaling there about the flowers. And then this is a picture of a book and some cards and a magazine that I got from a Instagram seller. She has book sales regularly on her site and I grabbed these from a sale she recently had, so I wanted to document that. I thought I would underline some of these. I think it just anchors them a bit better, just trying to make the page work for me. Here I'm putting some more dashed lines, again just adding that border. I think it finishes off the card nice. And then this one, again, to separate the circle from the rest of the page, I just put a black outline around everything. And then lastly, I'm going to take these clear stickers from Heidi Swapp and sprinkle them around the page. I really like these. They add just a little bit of bling without being overpowering, and they're clear, so they go on the pictures really nice. I'm going to add a few of the stars here to that top left photo of our friend with our dog. And then I'm going to add Dream Big to the photo of my daughter. Lastly, I'm going to take this arrow and add it to this Sewing Mends the Soul sticker there. And the last thing I'm going to do on this page is take a little kitty cat stamp using my Tim Holtz Vintage Photo Distress Oxide ink. I'm just going to ink that up and use that to add one more embellishment. I thought it would look really cute on the 3x4 card where I wrote Sneaky Kitty. This is the first time I've used this stamp, so I'm just using an eraser to make sure it's going to stamp really nice. And I'm just going to wipe that off after I use the eraser, and then I will stamp the image and then I will fussy cut it out. And I will add that like a little die cut on that card with the Sneaky Kitty label at the top. Well, I just want to thank you guys so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, I would love for you to be a subscriber. And if you have any questions, please leave those in the comments below. I love talking to you guys. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I will be back soon with another layout. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.